Okay, so here we go. It's my first stream, yeah. So welcome everybody. It's John Ives and we're going to test some of the submissions for GoGodotJam. So oops. Here we go. It's Don't mind this. Don't mind this. I want to say it the right way that this is my first stream, so you might expect some problems or something like sound overlaying, all that stuff. That's not very good. Yeah, but I will try my best. And if you have any suggestions for me, just don't hesitate to leave a comment or tell me that right away in the chat. Okay, I guess we can start right now. So I'm gonna change our scene to my browser. Is it it? Yeah. And the first game that we will rate will be, is it here? Yeah, it's called The Last Bean and it's by Ramkid. I hope I pronounced it right. By the way, I planned this stream to be about an hour long, so it will not take a lot of your time. Mankind is long gone, but the machines they left behind have taken over the planet. You're the last magic bean standing. Survive until your beanstalk reaches the clouds, so you can escape the giant's land. Start. Huh. Looks neat. Buy ammo. I wonder what that is. How I shoot? How? Oh, so I need to press space. Okay. Well. Okay. Now I know how to play it and I will try it again. Looks like the ammo does not decrease. I think it's a bug. Probably. Okay, so the first thing I would like here to be is sounds and music. Obviously, it adds so much. I remember my games being boring, but after I added some music to them, they were just fine. So yeah, this game definitely needs it. But I like that it has some visual effects and particularly the screen shake. Also, it could be even made better if it had a few different screen shakes, like one really intense after you kill some enemy, and the other one like this one when I'm just shooting. So they destroyed my tree. What am I gonna do without my tree? I have just spent my points on a gun for 250, but I has nothing. I wonder what that is, to be honest. Is it really working? Is it like an upgrade or something? Oh well, if it had some sounds in it, more visual effects, if it was more dynamic, I would surely like to play it for longer. It's quite fun just on itself already. But as I said, it lacks sounds, visual effects, and it lacks It should change the bugs. It should fix the bugs. Yes, definitely. Oh, and here's one more bug. These flying enemies, they just go in the wall if you let them. Not the best thing, I guess. Well, and now let's rate it. I don't have the right to rate anything because I haven't submitted my own project, but let's see which criteria I have. Well, let's okay, I'm sorry that I did not come up with a system for ratings, but overall I would give this game, I think, 2 from 5. Yeah, the idea is 3, the originality is 3 or even 4, but the polish is quite low, and there is not too much of beautiful art here, so yes, not a lot of points added, and overall, yes, 2 points. That's what I would say for this. Now, the next thing is Big Little Slime. Okay, let's check what it is. You're a little slime who has to gain enough mass to grow up and escape the many dangers that lurk between the grass. In order to do so, you have to fight against a giant bee to get just enough food from their hive. Can I be heard well? I hope I can. I hope the music is not too loud, but I will still make it a little bit quieter. Okay, I hope it's fine now. Bash. I like this animation. I really like it. So I just hit the tree and I grew. I really like it because it has quite juicy animations for our slime. The music is not... The music could be better, yes, but it's better than nothing. And it has sound effects, and it adds a lot. It really adds a lot. I like this animation of the attack. It makes it quite enjoyable. I thought there was a platform beneath me. Okay. I like this raise. How would you name it? Well, the attack has 2 purposes. One of the purpose of attack is attacking, dealing damage, but the second is moving, so I can just jump and then fly. I really like that mechanic. And like here, I used it to save myself, save my life. So, I see. Weird. What should I do? Like, I get damage. I'm trying to... Ah, I see. So she has, or they, whatever. Okay, the bee has some, let's name it recoil period between her attacks when I can deal damage. I must say that it should be clarified, because as you have seen, I was quite confused by what I should do. So that was it? In order to do so, you have to find against the giant bee queen. Well, looks like I did. Okay, so overall I think this game is worth 3 out of 5. The art was decent. It wasn't... Okay, it's not professional. It's not too bad, but it's still far from being good. It's decent. Let's be honest here. For the sounds, they added a lot, especially compared to the previous submission. But the soundtrack didn't really fit the game. So I think for the sound, I would give it 3 out of 5 again. Originality, 3 out of 5. The concept is not new, but I like it, the multi-purposeness of the attack. And I like the idea of using plants, trees, their water to feed yourself, to grow. So I think 3 out of 5 is what I can give this game. Well done. So next on our list will be Donnie's Caterpillar, a game about personal growth. Give me just a second, I will change the screen to this game because I need to download it. I already has it downloaded, but I think yes, we can do this. Wait a second. Yeah, that's how we do that. I haven't played any of these games before the stream, so that's why you might be a little bit confused by anything, or why I can have these small delays, but you know. So there are people on some planet and they are celebrating a big event. Okay. For it is time that their prince start his big journey. What's gonna be his big journey? For eons, our family have shared our wisdom and culture across the universe. Our ancestors have brought others great wealth. They have aided great warriors and have brought peace to many realms. I don't want to be picky here, but I can already see that the art is not very consistent. So here, for instance, the clouds, they are simple. There are 2 colors. The sword is a little bit messy, to be honest. And these surfaces, they're just a bunch of pixels thrown up together. And again here, you can see these, whatever you call them, this green plant. It's quite... You can see it clearly, but the planet was cloudy. Okay. And now my son Itushu You too shall contribute to our rich history. It is time for your great journey. You travel to a distant world and change the history of its inhabitants. Well, to be honest, I'm already a little bit excited about it because the title, A Game About Personal Growth, is already really excites me. With the blessing of family, the prince leaves his home world. What will I return with? Well, I feel like cutscenes are long. At least this first cutscene. If the game is not made of them, I would not want this to be that long because I'm already getting a little bit bored. His time has come. Now he lands on an unknown world and takes his first steps out. I would like music here on the background. It would be very useful. Inhibimentator. Zoltron the Inhibimentator. I wonder what that is. Inhibitor. Is it like it's a visual novel or what? That's funny. That's actually funny. I like it. Finally, I have some interaction. So did I win or what? What's wrong with this guy? I see that I had to do the fatality. So we got to our cupboard box, I guess. What's wrong with my hat? Shoebox. Shoe home. Okay, so we are how do I spell? How do you name it? We are kings. We are rich, but we have to live in a cupboard box from the shoes. Huh. You can already see that I'm just basically skipping most of the replics because I'm not interested in that. It would help if this game was of higher size on the screen. Like you can save the size, the initial size, but just scale it up. It would really help if the objects was like that. You can clearly see the outline, and the same would be for the letters, because again, when the art is not consistent, it's very bad. It feels really bad for the eyes. Like, I'm offering him to eat some paint. Now, eat the chewing gum. Yeah, eat it. Wait a second. It's hard as a rock. Tony, what is this? Some gum I was saving for later. You... What? You saved the gum for later? Like, as if you had no money for a new one. Tony, please find me something else to eat. Yeah, of course, a caterpillar eating a leaf. What a surprise. I see now. Okay, I see. It's not some weird body, it's actually segments of our body. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, my patience is already done here. I'm just skipping all the lines. Unless they are interesting. It would be good if there was at least some sound. Maybe even just for one sound effect for dialogues at least. Where when the text is popping up, you hear the sounds, different beeping sounds, you know what I mean. Yeah, that would be really helpful. That would help a lot. Okay, so apparently Tony is dumb in math as well. He's just super dumb, I think. Bug. My eyes are sweating. Potato. Ah, okay. I get this. 6. No, it's not 6, it's 280. Well, I like the how many options you have to give the answer, but you actually have 3 answers. So you either give like the correct answer, you give the wrong answer, or you just say some word that's actually not even a number, and it just has 3 options, 3 results. For so many options, you just get 3 results, predictable ones. Okay. Did you just eat? Oh, so I grew from doing math. An interesting concept. An interesting concept. Now I'm cleaning the box. I'm not paid to do that. I should be paid, I think. I don't want to be rude in any case. I don't want to be... Was it a joke? Okay. I don't want to be rude by any means, but that gets quite boring, indeed. That's why I'm skipping that hard of these lines, because they do not bring any value. Maybe they add some story, but they do not really reveal much. Uh-huh. Mm. Now I'm given a choice to open the window or not. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I like this choice, because now we really face a problem. On the one side, I want to let him grow. I want to let him complete the mission. But on the other side, I can understand the will of the child to not let the caterpillar go, because he thinks of him as of his friend. And it is a great dilemma. I like it. I like it. I myself would have opened the window, but I am interested in what if I don't. So that's it? Haha. I thought there will be some more story in it. Okay, well, let's come back to our browser. And here, the art, I think the art is 2 out of 5. Yes, 2 out of 5, because it was inconsistent and it was just generally not... It was decent and inconsistent. That was the problems of the art. Sounds, well, I think if the game had some sounds in it, it added more value to the story, to whatever. It would really add a lot. For the gameplay, it felt boring. We literally had how many? I cannot recall how many times. I think 3 or 4 times we had the interaction, and most of it were just boring dialogues. So that's not the way how it should be. I should either be thrilled by the story, like in a visual novel, or I should have far more gameplay so I can interact more, because at the end of the day, it's a game. It's a game. So the gameplay would as well get 2 out of 5. But for the story wasn't really great. But I like the idea, the growth. But it wasn't really implemented, it wasn't really realized that great. So I think it 3.5 if I could say it, but I would give it 3 if choosing between 4 and 3. Yes, so my overall score for this game would be 3 out of 5. But I like the try. You should go further. Yeah, you surely can do. Now the next game is Don't Cut My Hair. And let's launch it as well. Wait a second, my cursor, I cannot see my cursor. I'm sorry about that. I had to restart the stream because my cursor hasn't been shown. Okay, right now I am launching the next game, Don't Cut My Hair. Not working properly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Now you can see it. Okay. I like the music. I like the art. It says it doesn't work properly. I have found the first bug. I fall off the map. I should have placed some transparent wall there. So, is that really it? There is nothing in that game. Like, what should I do? I see. It says on the game's page that sadly had issues exporting the file and dialog system doesn't show. But looking at the screenshots, is it here? Looking at the screenshots, I can really tell that I liked. I really like it. What's in the trailer? Okay, well, the visuals are great. I like this minimalistic style. They could be better. The color palette, it's not really vibrant. It doesn't... Yes, it's not really vibrant. So I give it 4 out of 5. The music and the sounds. I think there are no sounds. But the music is fine. 3 out of 5. This game is cool. It looks like it must excite. It must be energetic. So yes, 3 out of 5 would work. Gameplay, there is no gameplay, so 1 out of 5. I couldn't see any gameplay. So my overall for this game would be, I think, 3 out of 5 again. Yes, 3 out of 5. Because I can... And it's quite a high score because I cannot really judge the game. It's not fixed. It has bugs and I cannot... Even from the trailer, I could not see what the game is about. I mean, how do you interact it? Yes, how do you play it? You can run around, but what else? Okay, the next game in our list is Breathe. Breathe, that's how it's called. A top-down 2D RPG-like experience based on my experience from the recent pandemic. Okay, so the way you said it is not the best, but I get you and sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm intrigued. Let me just turn on the game. It doesn't scale, so... And how the sound... I think that's the way you should hear it well. I like the music. Okay, help the patient reach maximum 98% SpO2 levels by collection the lotus. Was to move, shift to dash, space to interact. Right click to go incognito mode. Sounds nice. Okay, the sound goes to my right ear. I don't know what's the problem. I think that's something with the game. Oops. But I really like the visuals. They are just great. I like this mouse. What adds a lot is the animations and the visual effects. So I can clearly see that the animation, particles, they depend on my walking state. If I'm sitting, I can see them. If I'm walking, it's just under my legs, but I really like it. Here we go. What should I do? Well, that's not quite fair because you show me this. The actual line of sight of the enemies is larger. it expands further than it shows me. It's not. Did you see it? It's just super far. But well, they still could see me for some reason, and it's not real fair. It's not fair at all. I wonder how much oxygen or whatever that is I need to gain. And what is it? Is it fuel for my incognito mode or what? This blue thing. The camera feels a little bit off, as you can see. For some reason it's not the right place, or what? I think that it really needs some hints, like, where should I go? Not just messing around and trying to find it on my own self, but I really need some hints of where to follow. It will not ease the game, but it will make the experience more enjoyable, because I will actually see the goal. Where should I go? Like here, yes, I can see this light and the grass from far, but if there was some path to it, it would be far better to understand it. And like here, have I been here? I don't know if I were here or not. So yeah. And here now the grass. Usually, okay, so I was here before. I like the music. I think you cannot hear it, so I should. I like the music. It's, I don't know if it's atmospheric or not, if it adds a lot of to the game. Ah, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Okay. I don't know if the game should end after I collect all the lotuses. But let's come to browser and see if it's... Yes, here's the browser. What the author says about it. Patients were struggling with their oxygen levels. As this guy has said, very bear treasure hunt. The game, aesthetically speaking, it looks good. It feels good and it looks good. I enjoyed the game because of the visuals and the music, because it adds a lot of... It adds a lot of atmosphere to it. And if you, just a small hint, if your game is bad, add a ton of visual effects, add good art to it, and some really good sound effects and music. That's really the formula of making your game enjoyable. Many games, if they are bad, they will still be bad, but they will be far better. But I also must say that it's a must-have for every game to be good. it must have to have sounds and music in it. Because even a good game with good mechanics, they can get boring quite quickly. I have spent a lot of my time when I was a small kid playing Minecraft, and usually I quit the game because there was no soundtrack. It just got boring for me. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, now the ratings. The overall would be 4 from 5. It really differs the previous submissions I tried, because it had a lot of atmosphere to it, in turn created by the visuals and the sounds. The sounds themselves, 3 out of 5, because yes, they were decent. Even though the soundtrack was great, okay, actually, yes, 3 out of 5, because not all of the sounds really work together very well, especially the sound of firing. Although it was fine, it for some reason I did not like it. The sound of firing when the robot shoots at you. Yes. And the gameplay, well, 2 out of 5. What I'm doing is basically going 3 out of 5. Okay, I need to escape the enemies, so that's fine. Okay, here. And the last submission for today, well, probably I would choose something else as well, but the last one, it will be Grow Your Way Out, a platform game about water boy who has to grow bushes to use as platforms to escape the cursed plants. I see a big team working on it. It has been developed by 4 people, and I'm excited to try it. Yes. Thank you the developers for making this game playable in web. Now, can you hear it? You can't hear it. Let's add some volume to it. You still can see it, right? Yes, you can see it. I like the main menu. I absolutely love it. That's great. That's great. Credits. The animations, they're so good, and I like this moving feel. You move your mouse and there is some parallax effect to it. It's really neat. Yes, the visuals are cute. Can I? So that's wood, I think, and these are bushes. I like it. I really do. But what I think, it's a small detail, but I think if I put my bushes on wood, it should be fine, because bushes do grow on. Never mind. I'm talking far more. I like it. It has some very neat gameplay. It's intense. I would say it's quite intense. It has even some thinking to it. I need to think in order to succeed, and not as good in this game as I would like, but it's fine. I like it. It's a pleasure to play it. What? Uh-huh. Ow. What is this? I like the quick reload. The quick reloading system is just good. And at the end of the day, it looks like a friendly game. Also, the gameplay is intense and skill based. I would say it's skill based, but still, it's not too difficult. Looks like that's it for the game, right? It's never step in cursed plants and never ending temple. Well, I would say that this game is super good. Yes, this game is super good. The visuals are amazing. The sounds are great. I like the theme of the main menu. It's so calming. I like the music of the in-game, of the game itself when you're playing. It sounds friendly and a little bit playful, but it really sets you in the mood to be quick. It's exciting. And the gameplay is great. Yes, I really like the gameplay. And I once more want to say that the soundtrack is amazing. The main menu theme is really soothing. So this game would overall have 5 out of 5 for me, I think. Yes, I like it a lot. 5 out of 5. Just amazing. Okay, so how long have been the stream going? 53 minutes already. Not too much, but I'll find something else. I'll find one more game to rate. I want to play one more game because I start to like it. Let's take a look. Bamboo Ban. Has anybody already played? Bamboo. Oh yeah. Jade the Cobalt is going to play this game, so and probably he'll commented better comment, but never mind. What else? Tower Attack. Has anybody? Tower Attack. GoGodotJam. Okay, so nobody is gonna play it. Then I'll be playing it right now. I just have a separate sheet where we guys choose the games that we are gonna play. Yes, we co-organizers of the GoGodotJam. So it requires me to download it. Okay, give me just a second. And by the way, you all guys did great. Even if your games aren't far from being super good, even if I say that they are 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5, you shouldn't be disappointed by that. You shouldn't be, because my first games were awful, and it's just inevitable. At least you have finished them, so it's already a great thing. Don't take my critique personally. Just cope with it, reflect on it, and think of what you can do better next time. That's how we grow. Okay, my antivirus says that the tower attack is maybe with a virus. I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't really like any viruses to be on my computer, so just give me one more second. I am time game. Yes, looks like I found the game I want to play. Here we go. Yes, it's called I Am Time. I really like the thumbnail. It's neat. Well, we do not rate the page, the project page, but the font could be bigger. That's for sure. Run game. Wait, what should I do? Isn't the sound too loud? I think that's enough. Just tell me if the sound is too loud. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the chat right now. I'm sorry that I did not interact with you. I'm sorry, really sorry. For some reason the chat didn't show the messages. I don't know why until now. Can we suggest or play our games, or you have a list to go for? Yes, you can suggest your games. I think one more game I can play after this one. Yes, we will have one more. I think somebody is still watching this stream. Okay, okie dokie. But never mind. What am I supposed to do in this game? First of all, I see it's growing. But what else also should it do? I again have the problem with my cursor not showing. Just don't leave the stream. I already started. Okay, we are here again. I wonder why it doesn't capture my browser. Just give me a second. Really, I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry for that. It's my first stream, as I have already said. Here we are. Can I mute it for now? Yes. You play as Time, who has the power to create life and death. Create life, and when your creation dies, send death to create as many stars possible. Neat. I like it. Okay, it has... Okay. I see. Here's the first star. I like it. Here's our first star. Okay, so I basically wait in this game. While I'm waiting for plants to die. Should they die? I wonder what it should do. I wonder what should happen. But anyway, I like this game. It has some philosophic touch to it. I can see it, but I can clearly see it. And the music is just right for that. It looks like it... Okay. The first bug, I can't place any orb in here. And the second bug is that it looks like after I destroy some plant, it should create a new star or something. But it doesn't. It doesn't. Yes, it creates a new star, but they just respawn in the different place. They do not sum up. I'm really interested to see how far this one will go. Before it dies, or just any one of them, any of these three that have grown so far be. Yeah. What's in the chat? Hi there, Xenero. And hi there, all of the guys. I forgot to welcome you, but anyway. So, what should happen? I should kill my creations, but... Oh, I have 2 stars. Okay. But I still do not understand what should I do. Let's kill this one of them. I cannot kill them? Okay. Again, I had 2 stars, but now it's just 1 star after I killed it. Nah. I want my... Oh, finally. One of them is dying. Okay. It looks like it should have... It has some bugs. At least in browser edition. So the rating from me, I really love music. The music is picked just wonderfully. It fits so well with the philosophic context of this game. It really sets you in the mood. It inspires me, to be honest. The sound is picked well. Maybe not for the plant in the seed, but... well, not too bad. So the sound from me will be 5 from 5. Yeah, right away from 5. The visuals... they are consistent. But they are decent, so I think. But I love the animations. It's really a nice style that it moves, the particles moving, all of that. It's not that boring to stare at the screen not doing anything. I can just enjoy watching it, so 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5, yes. And the gameplay... it's hard to rate this gameplay, because all I do is basically using one or the second orb. there is no much need to destroy anything or plant anything. That's me, that I do not get the idea of this game with the orbs, because if I guess correctly, I should destroy my plants and then the stars must appear. But all it does, it just restores the stars, respawns them from the very first. Not the thing I would like to have, really. Yeah. Overall, this game will have 3.5 from me. Yeah, 3.5, I think. But it was a really atmospheric touch. Yes, it was just great. Okay, so well, let's switch to our promo image, and I think that's the end for this stream. Thank you for spending some time with me. Thank you for paying attention. I was really glad to have you all here, and I hope you enjoyed it. Yes, thank you for watching, and until next time.